It is so that time of year. It's time to change up your fitness routine. So, if you're watching this at the time of recording, it is the end of or the middle of August. We're moving towards the end, and it's time to change up your routine and get it ready for autumn. And as I was walking out today, I was in my morning walk, and I noticed the leaves had just started to change. Like those very first leaves are starting to turn red. Like I never noticed that happening in August before, but that is your first sign that things are starting to change, the seasons are starting to change, and it's time for you to change up your workout. And my body's been telling me this for the last week. I've really been struggling. Like I'm ready. I'm ready to change up my workout. So, if you've been doing things kind of in accordance with the seasons, then you are coming off the summer high, right? You've had a lot of energy. You've been doing great workouts. You've been crushing it in the gym. I like to think of it, that movie Finding Nemo, where Crush the turtle is in that flow, that jet stream of current, and everything is easy and you're just flying along really, really fast. So it's kind of like being on the highway, the super highway. And now fall is kind of that off ramp. It's time to come off the high and move into maintenance mode. So spring and summer are about growth and muscle strength gaining, cardio, endurance. But now you're into moving into maintenance mode because we know what's coming, right? The holiday season is coming and there's just not enough time to do your normal workouts. Plus the days are shorter. Nature's not giving you that energy boost, the natural energy boost. So it's time for you to mix things up and start to slow down. So moving from growth mode to maintenance mode, that's what fall is all about. And so I wanted to give you some suggestions, and I'm sitting here too trying to figure out like what am I going to do now that it's fall? How am I going to do things? So for me, summer was all about working like 6 days a week, and they weren't all intense workouts. It was two strength two workouts, two cycling workouts, and two stretching workouts, and then a rest day. So, as you're moving in from that frequency into the fall, instead of doing 5 to 6 days a week, it's really time to kind of ramp back to maybe 3 or 4 days a week. And since it's maintenance, you maybe switch things up to more of a full body workout. So, you might have been doing splits where you did like all arms and abs one day, and then you did legs maybe in stretching on another day, something like that. It's time to maybe look at a full body workout, and or you could kind of alternate, and maybe one week you're doing arms and abs, and another week you're doing legs. So it's time to move into maintenance mode. So scale it back, maybe 3 or 4 days a week, and just look at how you can maybe do just different workouts that get more of your whole body in one workout, and then shorten that duration. If you've been doing 60-minute workouts, when we move into maintenance, you're looking at 30-minute workouts or 45-minute workouts. Like we're starting to, again, scale back that duration because you don't need to be as you're not into build mode, you're into maintenance mode. So again, this is where compound exercises really help you, because if you're doing a squat with maybe an overhead press, now you're getting the full body into one exercise instead of just doing bicep curls and then doing single squats or something like that. You want to move things around, maybe look for compound exercises. I really like the TRX for some great exercises where I'm maybe using my legs and my arms at the same time. I love TRX. So I'm probably going to ramp that up in the fall a little bit, do more exercises there, and then lower your intensity as well. So, when you are doing your summer workouts, they're more explosive, they're more energetic. Now we just want to kind of look for moderate cardio, maybe scaling your weights back a little bit instead of trying to increase your weights with each workout. Maybe you're looking for lighter weights and more reps, something again just to kind of scale back that intensity. You don't need to be as over the top as you are in spring and summer. And this is a great time to move into more mobility work. So especially like these shoulder joints, like really getting those, and your hips. Those I think are the keys. So look for hip mobility, maybe yoga, stretching. I do a lot on Peloton. And so for me, those mobility classes, there's a great hip one that I absolutely love with Matt Wilpers. And then there's an arm one. I don't remember the woman's name who does it, but she does these shoulder circles up the wall, and they're great. So really think about flexibility and mobility as you're starting to scale back, because that's really perfect for when you're going into the holiday season. That flexibility and mobility will actually just feel so good, and yoga will feel so good during the holiday season. So let's start to incorporate that. And when you're having a rest day, since your weeks are a bit less intense, your workouts are a bit less intense, your rest days can be a little bit more active. So maybe you do a little bit more walking because it's important to get back out into nature, to stay in nature. So all summer you've been outside, right? You've been loving it. And when winter comes, we tend to hibernate. So if you could get out and just do a 10-minute walk, just to get in the habit now and try to keep it going with winter, that will really help you stay connected to nature and at least get some of the natural energy. You need that vitamin D, right, coming in. So you start to put that into your routine now. It's just on your rest days, going for a light walk. Maybe if you want to go to the gym and hop on the treadmill, that's fine. But you don't need to do the heavy. Like on a rest day, it's just a gentle walk. You don't need to really be pushing your RPMs. Like you don't need to be doing that. Like slow it down. It's also time to change up your music, right? So you've had very high intensity, very pounding music. Now it's time to start getting a little bit more nurturing in your music. Slow it down. Look for those beats per minute that go down a little bit slower, just so you're loosening your pace, you're loosening your intensity. So all around, my big message for you is let's scale it back. So we're looking at where we're going, right? We're going to the holiday season. And if we're in a great maintenance mode in the fall, then you can get through the holiday season without really slipping and losing ground. And that's what we're going for. And if you're in Plan Jam, we go through all the cycles of the seasons and we go through all the energy of the seasons. So you'll understand this, and your body already knows this. It's just we got to get our brain to understand this. There are 5 seasons, and the holiday season is this human-made season that gets stuck in there, and it really throws off nature's season. So the more that you can do to prepare for that human-made season of holidays coming up, the better you'll be when you get into that season. So for me, like I'm trying my cycling workouts, Peloton doesn't do a great job of having lower intensity cycling workouts, but you can ignore the instructor when they're saying, go up here, do 55 and high impact. You could really scale it down. And so that's what I'm going to do, is modify my workouts. I'm still going to do the workouts. I'm still going to follow the instructor, but I'm going to use a lower resistance and lower cadence to start to scale back on my own. And my strength workouts, I'll probably still do the one intense strength workout at the gym, but instead of trying to increase my weights with each rep or with each session, I'm going to kind of just keep them the same. I'm not going to I'm not looking for growth now. I'm looking for maintenance. So we're moving into that. So put in the comments if you have any questions, or you're just wondering like, okay, I do this right now. Like, what do you want to do? How do you want to scale this back for the new season? And be kind to yourself, because I find people go into the holiday season with these expectations like, oh, I'm going to crush it this holiday season. No, you're not. Let's be real. Come on. The holidays are hectic. If you could just do maintenance, if you could get in 3 workouts in the holiday season, that is a huge win. And I mean 3 workouts a week, not 3 workouts the entire season. But come up. You know where you're going. Make it sustainable. So start now. So you're getting off the ramp. You're off the highway. We're on the off ramp now. We're slowing down. We want to make sure that we get through the holidays and then the winter season and we stay in maintenance mode. So that's my advice for you today as we move into it. Now is the perfect time. You're still at that summer high, but you're feeling that little bit of burnout. You're feeling your body's telling you, hey, it's time to change. Listen to your body and let's start to scale back your workouts. And I will talk to you soon. Have a great day.